This is Robyn Nelson with Wrestle Popcast and my co-host
David Stockwell with DemoBlastStudios.com, and we are joined by a very special guest,
Oscar, Men on a Mission. Yo, what's up, y'all?
So what have you been up to lately?
I have been filming a documentary that is finished, thank God. It'll be out by Thanksgiving. My road stories in the WWE, all the things you want to know about the new generation, my life story, a 3-hour documentary, and I'm excited to finally have it coming out. I've been working on it for 4 years.
That's pretty good as well. And I just bumped into you over at Starrcast and All In. What did you think about that?
That was one of the best conventions I've ever been to. They put it together in a really short time. They had a lot of good people out there, and I can't wait for them to do it again.
Also, what did you think about NWA doing the 70th anniversary show as well?
They did? I didn't see it.
You didn't see it?
No. This is the first I'm hearing of it.
Yeah, next year they're going to be doing the Crockett Cup.
Where? Where? See, now I'm interviewing you. Where?
Probably in Nashville.
Oh, if they're doing the Crockett Cup in Nashville, somebody got to let me know where and when I'm going.
That would be pretty fun as well. So what else have you been up to besides coming up with a great documentary?
Well, I've been traveling, doing a lot of these shows. Okay, we did All In, and I'm getting ready to go to North Carolina for WrestleCade, and then I'm going to Philadelphia for Icons of Wrestling. So it's going to be a pretty good Christmas season.
Oh, that's pretty awesome as well. So what do you think about professional wrestling today?
I love it. The kids are real talented. They're all good looking as hell. But as far as everything goes, I love the back better when we was doing it. And not because I was there, but I just like the product better back in the 90s and the aggressive era and the new generation. And I think we just took it more seriously. That's just my opinion.
So what were some of your memorable moments with Men on a Mission?
Fighting with them all the time the first 2 years before we started loving each other.
I can see that as well. And not too long ago, you guys were inducted into the New England Wrestling Hall of Fame as well.
Well, yeah, that was a great honor. I got to thank Joe Bruin and all them guys up there in the Providence area. As a matter of fact, now that you mention that, Mo and I are going to do our first signing in about 2 years back with Joe Bruin, back up there at New England Fan Fest coming up this summer, so I'm excited about that. Always good to work with that guy. I don't know why we don't work together more, because he's busy down there with the Soar Wrestling Championship, and he done got too big, and he making too much money to shout out at his friends. But you know what? You kiss my ass, Mo, Bobby Horn, or whatever the hell your name is. I'm going to snatch out that other kidney.
Wow, that's pretty harsh.
Oscar. I remember going to house shows I'm originally from upstate New York, so I used to go to shows at the old Glens Falls Civic Center. WWF came through with the New Generation era. Men on a Mission was hugely popular at that point in time. Normally I'm a guy that, because I'm colorblind, typically only wears black a lot, but at that point in time I was so into you guys that I wore some pretty colorful outfits because I love what you were doing, and definitely enjoyed going and having fun at the shows. But talking about that time frame, a difficult time frame to be a part of the wrestling business. Obviously it was after the a lot of things that had gone on, including the steroid scandals, et cetera, et cetera. Business was down. The fan base that you had was incredibly loyal, but it was visibly smaller. If you could, and obviously I'm sure that some of this, if not all of it, is in the documentary, but talk a little bit about how it was on the road during that period of time.
You know, a couple hours ago, I was just talking to Virgil. That doesn't even sound right when somebody say that, right? I was just talking to Virgil.
Talking to Virgil.
But more to the point of it, Virgil was sharing with me that the money in the champagne with him and Andre the Giant and Hogan and all them guys, the money in the champagne was flowing. Not too long before the new generation got started, the controversies came, and so the money started thinning out. But it's a testament to Doink over there and Duke the Dumpster that's going to be here in a minute, and Jeff Jarrett and Shawn Michaels and The Undertaker, and a lot of us that stayed and we didn't jump ship. I didn't jump ship. Taker didn't jump ship. That man didn't jump ship and left Vince hanging and went over to WCW. It's a testament to those guys with the loyalty to the ones that actually stayed and actually, you know, weathered that storm. Because it was stormy. We wasn't starving, but we wasn't flourishing either. You know, we wasn't buying Ferrari Testarossas and just living the life. A stay at the Marriott, set your ass back like a big dog. But it was still a good time. We were still taken care of. We still made a living. And, you know, everything is going to have its downtime. They booming now, but they keep on living and keep on going. It's going to come a time where it's going to be another dip. And then when that happens, it's a good thing. It's a scripture in the Bible. All things work together for your good. So when things went downwards, Vince got to see who he really could count on. And loyalty is always going to be the best thing in any business, and their company got to see who was loyal and who was not. So for them, it was good. For us, we were still on television. We were still stars. We were able to make a living. We were able to make ancillary money outside of that because of, you know, who we was. The show was still wildly popular, but for those that weathered the storm like I did, thumbs up.
Amen to that. So, can you bust us a little rap?
You know what? You want a lot for $5. Okay. Come last, come first, and come first, come last. I love when I'm on, oh yes, the Popcast. The R, the O, the B-Y-N, the N-E-L-S to the O and the N of my friend Robyn. Yes, Nelson. I hang with him until the end. We were at all in. Now we are here in Fort Wayne. Let me explain. I got my man right here. His name was what? Blackwell?
Stockwell.
Stockwell, but he dressed just like the guy Blackwell. The man looks good in the burgundy. We're here in Fort Wayne. It's the place to be. So I'm going to say it like that. Who kicks ass? The podcast known as Just the Popcast.
That's awesome.
Thank you so much for coming on.
Thank you for having me again.
Again.
Robyn, stop making this a habit. No, I'm just playing with you, man. Every time Robyn will see me at Walmart and be like, Oscar.
I could see that too. Be like, oh crap, it's Robyn. I gotta go the other way.
I'm like, Robyn, I'm just trying to get a rotisserie chicken and some deodorant. Chill ass out of here.
All right, and thank you for listening to Wrestle Popcast.